My name is Anne Porter. I work at Glasgow College where I'm a Senior Curriculum Manager in the Faculty of Science and Engineering. The Engineering Scholarship Programme gives senior phase school pupils the opportunity to come to college and study a vocational qualification. But not only that, they undertake every week a day's work placement with a major employer. Last year, Scottish and Southern Energy, Scottish Power, Amy, Network Rail were all involved. The pupils also, while they're not at college or with an employer, attend school and carry on with normal school qualifications, and they may do hires or intermediates or service type awards at school. The employers, they work very closely with the pupils, and they adopt the pupils as their engineering scholars. The employers provide not only actual real work experience, but they spend time with the pupils and they teach them some of the skills that will be useful for applying for jobs in the future, being prepared to go for modern apprenticeships or further study if they choose that route. Benefits of the programme are that the pupils have a really meaningful year where not only do they gain academic skills while they're still at school, but they gain a whole host of social vocational skills which equip them so that they can apply for modern apprenticeships at the end of the year, or they can apply for employment in general, or they can apply to do further study and start off at HND level in any field of engineering, or they can look further afield for a career that suits them. But they come out all-rounded individuals, better equipped to move on.
My name is Ryan Murray. I study at Electrical Engineering, first year HND at Kelvin College. Before I came to college, I went to St Mungo's Academy in Parkhead and done hires and intermediate 2s. The thing I enjoy most about electrical engineering is the practical side of it, because I'm quite technically minded. I also really enjoy the maths. College is a lot more flexible than what school was, so you're only studying subjects that you enjoy. I also enjoy the continuous assessments, preferred to exam at the end. After college, I'd like to go to university. I'm not 100% sure on what university yet, but I'd like to go in third year university, the electrical engineering degree.
The programme continues to be developed by Glasgow City Council, Glasgow Kelvin College, the industrial partners and the pupils. And based on the feedback that we got last year, the pupils now spend even more time with the employers. It's the high level of engagement and the enthusiasm from the pupils that have made this programme so successful. And I feel it's going from strength to strength and is playing a huge part in developing Scotland's young workforce.
My name is Diane Drummond. I am one of the directors at BDAX Air Conditioning. BDAX was set up in 2003 by my husband Brian Drummond. He very much set it up himself on his own with no staff at all and decided to really go it alone. What happened there on in, because he's got really good experience of the business and air conditioning, he picked up a good few contacts in the first few months, and after about 6 months he recruited his first member of staff. We specialise in air conditioning into commercial businesses, so it could be offices, shops, large office blocks to small shops, any contract from a couple of £1,000 right up to £250,000 contracts that we're actually being awarded at the moment. So the business has moved on within the last 11 years. Within the business we have 5 air conditioning engineers, we have got 3 air conditioning engineers assistants, we've got a project manager who will manage the projects out onto site. Brian is very much a working director, so he'll bring all the business in, he brings in the business development, brings all the contacts in, but sometimes there's a need for Brian to go out and actually work and mentor the young people. We've got an office manager full-time who looks after all our office administration, and we employ a social media graduate as well who was funded by the City Council on the graduate social media programme. Very recently, just after joining the business, I found that there was quite probably a lack of air conditioning engineers within the industry. I decided to take on some recruitment, looking at the air conditioning engineers that we had on with us at the moment and looking at future prospects, because we were picking up more contracts. I decided to engage with Jobs and Business Glasgow, Job Centre Plus and the Glasgow City Council. What we decided to do was try and see if we could bring on some engineers' assistants so that we were actually training them up ourselves to actually go out and look at these projects with the engineers. So the support I've received from the City Council was absolutely fantastic, because not only were they offering to collect CVs, but they were also offering grants as well, which was an absolutely fantastic point for us going forward. The funding that we received from the City Council, from the Commonwealth funding, was absolutely amazing, because we set that money aside to use as a training budget for the young people coming on. So then they were obviously coming in. We recruit very much for attitude at BDAX, we don't recruit for skills. So these people are coming on from unemployment and they're coming into our business, working with the mentors, working with the other engineers that we've got, and we're able to fund their training through having these grants from the City Council. What we found when we're employing young people is they don't necessarily come with any skills that we would require them to have. So what we've decided to do is, going forward into 2015, we're going to adapt our own training academy. What we're going to do is we're going to engage with Jobs and Business Glasgow, Job Centre Plus and Investors in Young People. We've just been recognised by Investors in Young People for getting the award very recently, really just because we've now taken on 3 engineers assistants through this recruitment strategy that we've got. What we've decided to do is we've decided to put in, over the next 3 years, a level of training which will take place really much on mentoring, coaching. There'll probably be some SQA levels in there as well, because we're going to get SQA approved also. And over the next 3 years that they'll come out the other side of that with a monetary incentive, but a full set of skills to enable them to go and be an air conditioning engineer. What we've decided to do from that is, as well as hook in with the local colleges or the local college, that they can go and do an adult apprenticeship at the end of our 3-year academy, so they'll have best part of all the skills to be able to do that.
My name is Anthony Clark. I work for City Building Glasgow and I'm an apprentice joiner. Throughout my apprenticeship I've worked in many different aspects of the company, working in the refurbs of a primary school in St Joseph's in Maryhill. Then I moved on to the care home in Castlemilk. I also worked in the void section of the Southside Service Centre on the maintenance department, and then I moved on to the Bardow Street care home, where I worked for 6 months, and now on to St Julie's new build houses. I've worked throughout my apprenticeship through level 3 SVQ, carpentry and joinery, along with my advanced craft at South Lanarkshire College, working with a high level of instructors and lecturers who have a great deal of knowledge and experience. In a normal day's work I would build partitions and insulate them to keep the heat in houses, and sheet the walls with gyprock. Might also fit doors, fit windows, and when I left school I'd always wanted to get a trade, and my dad was a joiner, so I thought it was right to become a joiner myself, and I felt as if that with a trade I can build a career and go into a professional career in quantity surveying. I heard about the apprentice programme through my school, a series of meetings with school teachers and careers advisors, and then applied for the job through the Commonwealth Apprenticeship Initiative website. The thing I enjoy about my apprenticeship is that it's fulfilling when you see the achievement when you completed a task, and I feel it's benefited me by giving me self-confidence and in myself and my own ability. Throughout my apprenticeship I've been nominated for numerous awards, including the James Burney Award, the Trades House Award, the City Building Apprentice of the Year Award in my first year, and then this year I won City Building Carpentry and Joinery Apprentice of the Year and City Building's Overall Apprentice of the Year. I felt proud and a great sense of achievement when I won the Apprentice of the Year Award, because I felt as if my hard work had paid off throughout the year, and it gave me a confidence boost to keep doing what I was doing. In the future I firstly want to pass my skills test, and then my time will be out in September next year, and then eventually I want to go on to university to study quantity surveying.
I'm Alina Lippiat and I own Alina's Boutique, which is an independent ladies wear clothing shop and website based in the East End of Glasgow. We stock dresses, shoes, bags and accessories. We try not to stock clothes that are mass produced to ensure that not everyone's wearing the same stuff. We try and sell stuff that you can't find on the high street, but try and keep it at a kind of affordable high street price. The day-to-day duties that I do are customer service. Try and offer my customers a more one-to-one customer approach. Obviously sales, general inquiries, buying stock, sourcing new stock, and just day-to-day merchandising of the store. After school, I went to Cardonald College and studied fashion design and manufacturing. I then went on to De Montfort University, which is down in England, and received a BA Honours in fashion design and contour. I decided to open my own shop because it was always something I'd wanted to do. I'd always wanted to have my own business, and I was interested in fashion. I had loads of experience in the fashion industry and retail industry, and I felt like there was a local demand for it in this area. Basically, people were asking for stuff a wee bit different, not something they wouldn't get in high street, but still at a kind of affordable price. So I felt there was a kind of good demand for it. A friend told me about Jobs and Business Glasgow, so I contacted them straight away just to see what help they could give me. And as soon as I contacted them, basically they invited me to come in and speak to them, and basically got the ball rolling almost immediately. I never really knew where to start in business. I knew I wanted to have my own business, but didn't really know where to begin, and they basically helped with everything from start-up, business plans, financial projections, business banks, business loans, grants, everything basically to do with business they kind of helped you with. With Jobs and Business Glasgow, they give you business advisors, so basically they're there, they know your business inside out. They also helped me with an e-commerce grant, which helped me set up a website. That's now enabled me to sell all over the world, including Australia and crazy places like South Korea and things like that. So it's helped me reach a wider audience. So without that, I wouldn't have been able to get the website up and running straight away. They're still helping me today. I've still got my business advisor. She's been helping me with my growth grant, which is there to help expand the business. Well, I won Glasgow's Most Enterprising Young Person for 2014. So social media is one of the biggest marketing tools I use. It's obviously free, so I started using that as soon as I set up business. Social media has helped with celebrities as well for the shop. They've followed the shop, they've contacted the shop, they've bought things from the shop. A few of the Towie girls have got stuff that they've actually wore, some of the stuff I've made and some of the items. In the future, I hope to obviously expand the shop, maybe hold more stock, more styles of stock, so whether it be special occasion wear, plus size wear, casual wear. I'd maybe like to just basically expand that so that I kind of meet everybody's needs. I'd also like to start my own swimwear label, which I've kind of started, but I've just not got the time just now. So once the business progresses and I've got maybe a bit more spare time, I'd then look into doing my own label.